Hey everybody, welcome back to another Classics Are Better. I'm Travis, this is Cooper, and today we are back on my old trailer I rehabbed a couple months ago. I got some more goodies for this thing. I got a 12,000 pound rated Badlands winch. I also got the hitch mount for it, so that way I can kind of carry it around and either put it right here on my trailer or I can connect it to my Silverado, whatever I need to do. Picked up a nice trailer tongue box to keep all this tools and assorted stuff in for while I'm cruising out there. Got some of these trailer alignment balls, which they're kind of goofy, but super helpful if you're by yourself, especially at night. But essentially they got magnets on the bottom, and one side hooks to your hitch and the other side hooks to the trailer, and you just line them up. To go in there too, I got, safety vest, poncho, got some covers for the wheels just to help keep the sun from cooking them. I got some major heavy duty D-rings that go in the stake pockets here, but I'm gonna have to kind of customize those. I'll show you why in a little bit. Got some new heavy duty straps and some gloves. So with all this, should be pretty good to go for any kind of normal towing situation. Okay y'all, let's start tearing into this stuff. So here's the box unwrapped. It actually looks pretty darn good. The only thing that messed up was when I cut the tape, I hit the box going across the top, so be careful about doing that, but whatever. All right, so looks like our handles. Underneath you can see nice and heavy duty looking, so that's cool. Open this way. Forge clip, pretty nice. So we got our controller, and so just to make it so y'all can get in there and see what I'm looking at, here it is, nice big heavy coil, packed really well. So opening up my new straps, I got some of the VULCAN straps. I got them off of Amazon or whatnot. I did get the ratchet versions with the clips, if you see. So that way these little clipped hooks would clip on to my D-rings. All right, so here's one of those D-rings I bought. It's totally adjustable, as you can see from the different holes. It is MYTEE products, which came highly recommended online. It's got pretty good welds on either side, and this D-ring is huge. It's labeled a 5/8 and it says 18,000 pounds for max brake strength, but I would say BS on that, but should be good enough to hold a car or truck or four-wheeler down, whatever. The issue with this though is I looked and looked and looked and looked online, and almost all stake pockets nowadays are 2x4 or 3x4 as far as the dimensions. So mine is from 91 or 92, and this sucker is like 5 inches right here. So as you can see, it just barely peeks out. I don't know if I can get the whole, yeah, this hole barely peeks out under there, and there's just no room to get the pin in. So what I'm gonna do is just notch this out a little bit, and that way I can slide it on in there. Well, took some grinding and cutting, but I got 6 of the 8 D-rings in. So 3 on each side, and I'm going to save 2 of them and put on my little trailer out here. All right, so progress. I got the tongue box on. Check it out. I think it came out pretty darn good, y'all. All you have to do is get you a stepper bit like this, and in the corner of the box it has holes in each side, and you just mark it and then drill down through your frame and then just put a bolt and nut in there, and you are good to go. Well, that was fun. Let's get that winch going a little bit quicker. There it is. Let's organize this. That's better. That's more like it. So install of the winch is pretty easy. You just use your hitch mount, get your pin, and you pin it in your truck or trailer receiver, just like you would any kind of normal hitch or anything like that. And then you just hook your power cables up to your battery in your truck, and or if it is back on your trailer, then you're probably going to either want to use extension cables for it or get a separate battery or power source, something like that, that you can hook directly to the winch. All right, everybody, so it is the next day. I ran out of light last night and it got cold overnight. But anyway, got everything finished. Check it out. Everything is up here. Only complaint really on the box here is that one of these little rivets here holding the top on popped out day one, which that's pretty lame, but on that kind of stuff you get what you pay for. And then as far as my winch and mount, it is awesome, looks great up there. Only problem I found on it is that the hole in the mount doesn't line up with the hole here in my trailer, but that's easy enough since this is already here. I'll just drill it out, be good to go. But I am not leaving this on here all the time out in the elements. That's one of the reasons for the holder, is so I could pick it up and put it in my truck or leave it in my shop. That way it's just not getting beat up by the weather when I'm not using it. Quick review on the Rust-Oleum and Krylon rust stop paint stuff I used on the trailer. It's only been a few weeks, y'all, and I am not impressed. It is faded out and part of the rust is trying to fight through. You can see it's treated, but it's still trying to come through. So I think next summer I'm just gonna either pour 15 or KBS this thing. So far as powering my winch, instead of getting a really heavy gauge cable to run all the way up to my truck, which was kind of my initial plan, I lucked out in that Suburban I bought for an LS motor for my C10. Has a battery in it, so sometimes even with the donor you get parts you don't even know you need. So what I'll do is just keep it out here in this and then charge it up when I need it, attach the winch when I need to go get something, and rock and roll with my trailer here. All right, so now that I got everything zipped up on here, just wanted to say I really appreciate y'all watching a dude get some goodies for his trailer. I do plan to put it to work pretty soon on some of those rescues, getting that old Dodge and Corvairs and some stuff like that, and then who knows, but at least by then I'll be able to report back on how some of this stuff has held up over time. Other than that, y'all, I greatly appreciate y'all watching. Please hit that subscribe button for me. It really helps a dude out. Hit like. All that kind of stuff helps me with the YouTubes. I know it's lame to say, but it's true. So help a dude out if you can. As always, I appreciate it. But get out there, get wrenching, y'all. Till the next time, take it easy.